What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful week. It is Friday. We are at the end of the Friday. Hello. Oh, wait.
Dub.
No, real, but didn't you do this last stream? Wait, no, last stream it was 11 months. Now it's a year. What the fuck? Wait, I'm so confused. What? Huh? Happy birthday, Rob. Happy birthday, and welcome back to the Cahir Sub Club. Thank you for resubscribing after, like, a single week. Just I'm genuinely quite baffled by that, but thank you all the same. Thank you, Rob. And welcome back to the Cahir Sub Club. And hello, Frog Channel Gaming, and hello, Bruca, and hello, Mango, as well. I hope your weeks have all gone well. But yeah, today we are back with more of the 7-star raid. Sorry, I distracted myself. My cat scratched me earlier. What's the Komodo moveset? Komodo? Oh, because it's got soundproof. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, I don't know what the moveset would be, though. I made a Tentacruel. This might go badly. It has Stomping Tantrum. Balls. Okay, I got Lazy Train Manaphy. You're cooked. There are other Pokemon you can use. Quagsire, Komodo, obviously. I did Tentacruel. As I said, I realized I had Torch Song today. Which is actually really threatening. Because Manaphy doesn't have Unaware, right? No, it has Hydration. Which isn't Unaware. The only reason you're on Twitch is because you're not waiting for 20 years trying to skip ads on Twitch. Are you not? I swear, like, Twitch has worse ads than YouTube. Please put the moveset for it. We'll have to see how Tentacruel goes, right? Like, I'm not convinced Tentacruel's gonna work, because I did realize a bit too late that it's got Stomping Tantrum. The other suggestion, Kyogre. It's a bit more of an ask, but I don't want to lock in and start recommending a set that's gonna get you cooked. Because I think this Tentacruel set will be interesting, but it has a big gap in it. Oh, Pitpello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. You know, you said you don't have a Kyogre. You could just catch one. I already said I'm not faffing with that, man. It's like entirely random what you get from that guy, isn't it? You need Skeledirge. That's fair, that's fair. And I can give you a moveset in a bit, but, like, right now, my only moveset is I can give you the Komodo moves. Not the Komodo. The Kyogre moveset. What was Kyogre moveset, Rob? Because I know it was Muddy Water. They really should make a special burn. That would be interesting, but I don't know. I didn't read your reply. Yeah, no, the reply was, simply put, it just seems like a lot of faffing around for something I could improvise from elsewhere. Like Komodo. Okay, so Kyogre is Calm Mind, Muddy Water, Rain Dance. And then obviously max special defense, max special attack, rest into HP. This is the Tentacruel I'm using. Clear Body works with the... what's it called? I'm kind of dissatisfied with that defense. Again, that's my worry is Stomping Tantrum. HP's the max. Interesting. HP, special attack, rest into special defense. Alright. Oh yeah, there's Charcadet outbreaks, and Finizen. Yeah, Finizen outbreaks. So Palafin's always the one I remember, because Palafin's the cool one. They also look so similarly. HP the source. Real! Let's get some HP source hype in chat. Your Kyogre has Drizzle like normal? I don't think Kyogre's even got a hidden ability. So... like, I think Drizzle is your only option, actually. But Rain Dance is low-key the point. Because obviously Skeledirge. Alright. I'm gonna wait for this Golduck to get out of me. There we go. Alright. Let's see if this Tentacruel actually works. What's move 4? Doesn't matter. If you can get Light Screen on it. If you can get Reflect on it. But all in all, it just needs those 3 moves. Those 3 moves are all you'll want to use. We got GYOWWD. I just realized this moveset suggested you put... oh, wait, no, wait. Does that have unaware? Origin Pulse? I don't think Aqua Ring would be a good bet. Probably. I think it's unaware Skeledirge has. Yeah, it's unaware. Which... crikey. Basarios, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. Playing Deltarune and attempting to beat Jevil. Well, best of luck. Isn't the, aren't the next couple of chapters coming out soon? I feel like I see a lot of conversation about that. Alright. Let's see how this goes. The obvious issue is you lead into Skeledirge by using Throat Chop, which is great. But then that just means it's got Stomping Tantrum. Caliper might have been a bet. They're testing the final like 10 bugs in Chapter 4 and Chapter 3 and 4 releasing. That is exciting. Okay, this Skeledirge, I swear, is so heavily based on Roy. It's got Flame Charge as well, because in Pokemon Horizons, Roy's Fuecoco, which then becomes Roy's Crocodile, obviously. Let me get Throat Shot done quickly. Okay. I took that quite well, actually. I took that quite well. Axolotl, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. Okay, yeah, this guy's just gonna spam Stomping Tantrum, which isn't great. I have an idea. I have an idea. How long does Throat Chop last? Alright, let's get some Muddy Waters in. Alright. Because Tantrum's doing a lot. Twitch chat let you know your sub ends today. Oh, I have used moves every turn of this fight so far, haven't I? And by today, they meant 2 minutes ago. Oh no! Wait. No. Never mind. Alright, maybe Tentacruel is more viable than I thought, because you're going to be using actual attacks the whole time. Which means you can Terastallize a lot quicker. Which means you remove your weakness a lot quicker. I was going to suggest going for Air Balloon. I'm not convinced. How do you release Gathered Energy? What do you mean, how do you release Gathered Energy? Right.
Photos printed?
Thank you for resubscribing. Points. Welcome back to the Cahir Sub Club. Content Mango. Gone for all of 2 minutes. Like, the Pokemon raids when the time is up. I'm still trying to figure out what you're asking specifically. Because it's like a mechanic, innit? Like, are you asking how does a Pokemon release its gathered energy? Are you asking, like, the lore behind it? I'm confused. You saw the points thing and noticed it was a little low. I see. Oh, that's it dead. I'm guessing because they're raid Pokemon, right? Like, it's something to do with the energy they gain from raids. From terastallizing themselves. Easy. Yeah, that was a pretty solid one. Okay. I can now actually vouch. Repeat. Oh, no. I gotta go for the fastball. The fastball Skeledirge. Hello, SFA. How goes it? I hope your week has gone well. Alright. No, that goes hard. I need to figure out a good ball for Quaquaval, actually. Because Quaquaval is my favorite. I like... the one guy. Shit. What brainwave am I trying to have? Right, yeah. Sprigatito's evolution. Where'd I put it? So I've got Lico's one somewhere. Because naturally I evolved. Sprigatito. The Sprigatito evolution, I like that more than I do Quaxwell. And Crocodile. But, it is this box that this goes into. The cat, potentially. Would a Gyarados be good for this? That's not the raid Pokemon. That is a different Pokemon. Gyarados' defenses aren't great, so I'd say that's the biggest risk. I think a bulkier Pokemon might be a better choice. But I don't think it'd be a horrible choice. My suggestion would be Tentacruel, because it can get Throat Chop if you keep up the attacks early on. Milotic's quite bulky. Yeah, Milotic should be a good bet. You're just gonna want a bulky Pokemon because Skeledirge is unaware, which means it can buff its Torch Song up to +6 and then hit you for full damage even if you calm your mind. Which, by the way, lads, does actually mean that Calm Mind is pointless on Kyogre. Don't use Calm Mind. It is worthless, unfortunately. Oh, Floette. But, I can't tell you what to do. You're right, Mango. I can't. Just time travel already? Hey. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not okay. You've backpedaled. We're gonna do Rob's, however. Rob's is ready. So Rob will put the code in chat in a moment, which will then obviously appear on screen in a moment. All right. Oh, there we go. Tera. Right. 7J6 NG4. That is 7J6 NG4. You're so pissed for wasting your fastball on Eevee? Eevee's a pretty good choice for a fastball, to be fair. You could try and squeeze one out of Blueberry Academy real quick. Or, reset the... Whoa! Full lobby already. Or try and reset the... auction house. That's not really a house, is it? Auction area. But, you haven't even beaten Elite Four yet. I see, I see. Well, in that case, you should still be able to do the auction house. Or are the cart balls only after you've beaten Elite Four?
Photos printed?
Oh!
Insert cat pun.
Pip, thank you for resubscribing. Welcome back to the Cahir Club. Thank you, thank you. That is very kind, Pip. Thank you. Oh, no, I need to be quick here because I need to make sure that I don't get schmacked by the bad shit. All right. Now then, I can just spam a couple acid spray, which will help the Kyogre do more damage to it. Because that will... Oh! Too slow for a train? Ah well, ah well. Maybe next month, eh? That did a bit more damage than last time, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you can nullify stat changes and abilities, affecting my side if you want. Your Kyogre isn't level 100? I see, I see. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Alright, I think it was last time I got a miss on the last one, and that's how I actually lived, is the issue. But surely it's... Oh, okay, heal cheer, thank you. Alright, Shadow Ball should be a bit of a nothing move. Oh, okay. And now I can Terastallize. Time to Hyper Train and reset the bidding place. Best of luck. Alright. But. Let's hit you with the... Ooh, nice. You love to see a crit. You love to see a crit. Alright. I'm sure this guy would become a lot less easy if he got his Torch Songs off. He's well built. The issue is it's easy to counter. I think... The issue is we know how to counter these builds too well. How is your level 70 Kyogre winning? Again, it's because of Throat Chop, I think. This might be a bold suggestion. Did I miss? Shit. This might be a bold suggestion, but I believe it might be because of Throat Chop. Entirely negating this Skeledirge's build. Because Skeledirge, in concept, is made to... I didn't kill. Hi, can someone kill this guy quickly? Can someone get this guy, like, eviscerated or something? There we go. There we go. The whole Skeledirge build is built around it being able to use Torch Song. And I think that there's a specific contrast, quirk, in its build that it's got Stomping Tantrum. Obviously, that's a reference to Roy's Fuecoco, which learns Stomping Tantrum pretty early on. We haven't got any Herba from this guy yet. But yeah, obviously that's a reference to Roy's Fuecoco, who learns Stomping Tantrum early on. But Stomping Tantrum also means if you nullify Torch Song just as it's about to use it, then it can use Stomping Tantrum the next turn for double damage. If it was a Ghost Tera, that would probably make it harder. That is another very good point. No Throat Chop? No, Throat Chop is a Dark type move. So, it would still work. Alright, does anybody else have any 7-star Skeledirge raids that they want a bit of a hand with? You're going to try and build a Pokemon for the Skeledirge? My recommendation would be either Tentacruel, I'm sure there are Komodo builds, or Kyogre. You're going to head off. Good luck with the raids. Thank you, Basarios, and thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your week. You think you can use Manaphy? I'd love to, but I just want to know if it's possible. I think with the right supports, it's possible. I'd say it's a safe bet since I'm using Tentacruel. So if you're willing to, if you want to build your Manaphy, the issue is Manaphy's main gimmick, its main point, is the fact it can use Tail Glow. When me and Rob have used Manaphy in the past, it's because it has Tail Glow, which obviously means we can +6 it in 2 turns. However, that doesn't work on Skeledirge because of Unaware. Does Throat Chop make it so it can't use Torch Song for anyone in the raid, or just the user of Throat Chop? I think it's any Pokemon in the raid, because it doesn't seem to be buffing its own special attack. Unless, Rob believes otherwise. Oh, sorry, I thought it was fighting. No, Throat Chop, I'm guessing because it's like a low-handed move. Underarm tactic. You know what, I'm gonna go into the map mode. Did you host it? If you've got a code to put in chat, then of course. I only tend to start doing the resets after everyone's Skeledirge raids are used up, honestly. But I think it's everyone in the raid. I think everyone in the raid is nullified. Alright. Lucario, I think other bulky water types would work pretty well because Frog's Kyogre was only level 70. Lord of Zombies 99, hello. Okay, I'll get the next raid up. Alright, you beaten Skeledirge yet, zombies? It's 85 now. Oh, I see. That's a lot better, but... Okay, nice. Oh, only here. Pretty close. Yeah, nice, congratulations. It feels like a raid that would be a lot harder if there weren't a lot of ways to nullify its main gimmicks. Like, Throat Chop can immediately set that guy back. Besides fast, what's a good Pokeball for Skeledirge? I considered Repeat for a moment. Repeat is a nice one. You got clapped by a Manaphy and Quagsire. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I've used Manaphy on other raid mons in the past. Obviously, Tail Glow is very cracked, but I've been using a Tentacruel this time. Alright. We got 1BP796. 1BP796. You're training a Milotic. Yeah, Manaphy should work well. Oh wait, Manaphy gets skill swap, doesn't it? I think if you give your Manaphy skill swap Lucario, it could be a worth it. It could be a very worth it one to use. Because then it can actually get its tail glow off. Yes, it does have skill swap. I see, and that gives you unaware, which entirely nullifies Torch Song. That's like low-key cracked actually. Huh. I think Rob mentioned that initially, but then he was like, actually, I think Kyogre would tank most of it anyway. Has the cat left the room? No, she's back. Why are you screaming at me, Missy, huh? Alright. Then you have Quagsire, who's already unaware of the situation. Indeed, indeed. Hi, hello, how is everyone? Yes, good, yes, yes indeed, Dorsal Fin. How goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. Fighting a crocodile with my squid today. You know how it is. You know how it is. Right. I'll wait for a little longer, just in case anybody else wishes to join. Squid nice, indeed. You do love fish. That's a good point. There are some big fish we're using to fight this crocodile. I'll have to send you a picture of Uthaduna later. I wonder if you'll like Uthaduna. Uthaduna! It's more of like a newt, really, when you think about it, actually. Dorsal Fin, what do you think of newts? You a newt fan? Can we get the newt dub? You like him, that's fair, that's fair. Has Harper leveled? Up to 85 apparently. Oh, that's a fair point. It's only the three of us this time, isn't it? I'll use more Venom Drench this time. Pokemon 902. Basculegion, the big fish Pokemon, are real. I love Basculegion. Can you even find fast balls in the bidding place before beating the main game? Oh, you meant the Paldean Elite Four. I thought you meant the Blueberry League. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Have you seen any Pokeballs at all? If you're using raid-ready mons, wouldn't beating the Elite Four and the game take you like 2 minutes? Oh, I need to be quick just to make sure it doesn't stuck up on special effects too much. I've already fucked up low-key. Okay. To be fair, it might not try using Torch Song, given that it's raining and it's fighting water types, but... Okay, except Nemona it would take a while. Well, 2 minutes was metaphorical. Even with Nemona, like, you would steamroll them. Shit. Well, that didn't go quite the way it has in the past. I wonder if I should focus on Muddy Water first, just to lower its attack, so I can maybe actually last long. Do you want a hand? Well, we have beaten it already, Dark Fang, but if you do wish to fight the Skeledirge, we can fight Skeledirge. Right. get another Muddy Water off. We'll live this one, but... You just need an Acid Sprayer. I already have an Acid Sprayer. The Tentacruel has Acid Spray. Shiny hunting an Arceus to get candy for Manaphy because I get paid for hunting. Fair point. We weren't using it constantly. Yeah, but you only need like 3 and then it's done. Plus we got rain boosted Kyogre. Which... Alright. That did not do much. I guess it's my fault using a Tentacruel. You're dead? No, you're resetting the weather, right? Alright. Alright. I'm surprised nobody used a huge power Azumarill for this. The issue is... Yo, Harbor! The issue is you need a backup Pokemon who can shut down Skeledirge's Torch Songs first. Because while a huge power Azumarill would go well, if it steamrolls you with Torch Song first, then it doesn't go well at all. So most raid builds for Skeledirge kind of function on the fact that you need to get rid of its Torch Song. I wonder if it's a coincidence there's also a Fuecoco Community Day. Probably not. Enjoy the Fuecoco Community Day. We'll do the next one. Sounds good, sounds good. Just post the code when you're ready. I'll give it 5 more resets, and if not, I'll use a Timer Ball. That's fair, that's fair. Timer Ball is still a pretty solid one in the grand scheme of things. I mean, the Komodo soundproof, that is also true. Komodo soundproofs, Manaphy skill swaps, Quagsire unawares, Tentacruel with Throat Chop. Most of the strategies end up just kind of revolving around that. Because Torch Song is the threat of the Skeledirge. The moment you get rid of, the moment you get rid of it, Simpiels. Alright. We got 9k, 223p. 9k, 223p. Remember using King Gambit for the Masquerada raid? Yeah, that was still an accident, though. You're in a finished Outbreak and got a shiny Dratini. Yo, congratulations! Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, you're in a Finizen Outbreak and got a shiny Dratini. Wrong pink lad, huh? Wrong pink lad. Just died. Oh no, in Arceus. Alright. By the way, if anyone needs a shiny Lapras, you have many. Oh, from the Outbreaks. Glad to see the Lapras population is recovering. Alright. Get the throw trap in there first. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to spend the next 2 turns. Oh. The next 2 turns doing, Muddy Water to try and make it miss an attack. Why is it faster than me this time? Oh. Okay, that's not great. That is the issue with Tentacruel, is, the early fight. I think I might... It'd make it worse if I had to fight it alone, but I'm not sure I will today. I think I might nullify my attack EVs, maybe even all of my EVs, and just reset from 0. But I think I might put more into defense. So I can actually last through 3 Stomping Tantrums. Maybe even switch to a plus defense nature. In fact, maybe just switching to a plus defense nature would do me fine. I guess we'll find out. You've never realized how absolutely busted the Poldean starters can be under the right conditions? Unaware and Torch Song, Moxie and Aqua Step, always critting Flower Trick? Yeah, no, the Poldean starters are quite goated. Right, now I can Terastallize, which... Boom. Ouch. Alright. Let's try and get some acid sprays off. If I get a chance, I do. Just to help with the other Kyogres. You ought to keep on trying. You got a friend ball, so I think it's possible to get fast. Oh, nice! That's good to hear. Best of luck. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to a plus defense minus attack nature after this fight, just to see if I can actually live through a couple more Stomping Tantrums. Because I think I'm not far off living through a couple more Stomping Tantrums. Maybe I will try to lower some attack EVs, though. I will find out. Hey, GG lads, GG. Alright. To be fair, oh yo, Herba Mystica. To be fair, I think the Poldean starters are definitely on the upper end of the starter designs. It helps that Skeledirge finally broke the two-legged curse. Obviously, people were very dissatisfied with the amount of two-legged, Shall I host one now? Yep, just give me one moment. I want to quickly just renature my Skeledirge. Okay, why did we get 2 seconds of the music? Alright, let's make this guy bold. Now then, over in berries... these not the berries I need. Here we go, Kelpsy. Alright, let's... use... 40? I don't really know how much each one does. And let's just, Am I dumb? Oh. Those don't do anything. I just wasted those. Okay, so it entirely lost all of its... I think I just wasted a bunch, but, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready when you are, Darkfang. Man, those Pokeballs are fucking expensive. They do end up being quite expensive. I wonder if there's an optimal way to do the auctions. Found it! 4 shiny today! Nice! Congratulations! Average Scarlet Violet shiny hunting day. Alright. Now then. Alright. 8VH849. Let's see how much more we live now. Hopefully we can live a couple. Is shiny hunting racism? No. If you, for example... Well, no, because... Like, if you wanted to be, like, only liking Gastrodon West C is racism, like, sure. But... Correction, 1 Pokeball. Pokeball, only 1. 3,600 for a single Pokeball. I thought you got a batch. I thought you got like a batch of them. I thought it was like 20 at auction. Oh, Kyogre's now level 100. Nice. $70 to $85, $85 to $98 to $100. Nice, nice, nice. Good to hear. Not I wish, but special Pokeballs don't, I guess. Huh. I could have sworn they did. Not really look for special Pokeballs in the auctions, though, to be fair, so... I've only ever really done the BB stuff. Manaphy is level 1, is that good? 81, is that good enough? I'd try to get to 90. Alright, how much damage? Is still like a decent chunk, I'm gonna be honest. It didn't help that it hit me with the disarming voice, I'll be honest. I think I might try the Muddy Waters again. Is it gonna outspeed me this time? Because it outsped me last time, which quite confused me. Okay. Actually, no, that's a lie. I was going to say, instead of being at 71 hit points, I am at 84, which is a lie because, well, A, the Shell Bell hadn't procced yet, and B, I think I might live very low from this. The issue is it does that. Okay, no, it killed me. If it doesn't hit me with disarming, I might live. Worth noting. Alright. Let's hit it with the Muddy Water again, I think, for now. Just to try and nullify the effects of, that one. 316 to 208 is 108 damage. Okay, yeah, it still 3-shots me. Oh well. Random question, who's your favourite out of the 3 protagonists of Horizons? I'm a big fan of Liko. I don't know what it is about her specifically, but I think it's especially how fresh she feels compared to Ash. Ash was like very archetypical shonen protagonist. 90s shonen protagonist in general. Like, goal to be the best. I like how Liko, even at the beginning, kind of struggled to know what her goal was, what way she wanted to take her life, which I really enjoyed. Like, that kind of uncertainty in her. As fun as Ash was to watch, I feel like shonen protagonists, especially of, like, Ash's era, weren't really written to be relatable outside of, like, the unlimited gusto they had. Liko's, like, a character I can actually relate to. I'd say close second is Dot, because Roy has interesting moments, but I feel like he's a very straightforward character, which isn't a slight to him. I still enjoy him. I still think he's cool, but, what's it called? Nice. Alright. Cahir relates to schoolgirls. Well, A, look at any other anime fan, and they think worse things of school children, so, like... I've never seen the show, only battles through AMVs, and Dod's your favourite mostly due to Quaxley. That's fair, I'd really recommend watching it, honestly. It's got a much stronger narrative than I think a lot of the Ash series did. I still need to catch up with the latest arc. The site I was legally watching it on stopped updating, and I kind of fell off because of that. I need to get back on it, because it seems there's a bunch of interesting stuff happening in the series at the moment that I do actually want to catch up on, as it seems to be reaching a climax that leaks might have suggested something interesting happens after. But, Cahir just admitted to pirating, or pirating, I see. No, I didn't. What do you mean? I didn't say that. When specifically did I say that? That's grass type, Cahir. He was watching it legally, 100%. You said definitely legal. Yeah. Where did you get pirating out of that? Like, it seems that's like an entire, just not what I said. All right. XO B6 PV. XO B6 PV. Oh, I missed not going for some Scyther if you're hunting. Oh, is Scyther one of the raiders' focuses? That is exciting. Good to get a shiny Scyther. Or ZA, considering it'll probably have Mega Caesar in it. But yeah, no, I genuinely think Horizons is a pretty solid series. I'm not going to act like it's a game changer. I'm not going to act like it's one of the greatest anime of all time, but I think it's definitely some of the best the Pokemon anime has been in maybe not in recent years, because it definitely had a lot of highs and journeys, but I definitely think this is some of the best Pokemon anime content we've gotten. and I do thoroughly need to catch up. Although I find it funny that they're teasing Mega Evolution with shiny Lucario. Like, Pokemon Company, when they're in a Mega Evolution contest, and the framework I've used to state my opinion is sorely lacking. So I'm going to pivot. Why is it always Lucario? Ash got a Mega Evolution, it was Lucario. The first Mega, it was Lucario. Roy's going to get Mega Evolution? Oh, it's Lucario. You have a non-event Jargon outbreak. Your game is updated. We'll join once you strengthened your mana feed. That's fair, that's fair. We'll just run ahead with this team of 3 for now then. Alright. I just need to live this time, you know? It's fine. I'll do it. I'll live it. We'll live it. We'll live it. You want to use your shiny? That is understandable. That is very understandable. Just remember, if you're going to use Mana Feed, you've got to get Skill Swap on it. Skill Swap is a must. I guess... No. 2 Mana Feed's fine. It's just 1 doesn't Skill Swap. Two Mana Feeds will work, but you can't both Skill Swap the Skeledirge, because one of you will just be Skill Swapping Hydration for Hydration, which won't give you anything interesting. I don't think there'll be a big issue with Lucario, even if you do mess up Skill Swap. I just think it's worth noting that you've got to not double up on Skill Swap. Okay, this time it did a solid chunk more, which is a bit concerning. Hit it with the Muddy Water, you know, so it misses. Okay, that time it only did about 76 damage. What's up with that? What's going on here, Skeledirge? What's going on? What's going on? Ding, 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 ding. You want Skill Swap, problem solved? Thinker of our time, honestly. Oh, it did so much less because of the defense cheer, I just realized. Issue is, I can't defense cheer. Because, then I'd have to live 4 turns, and I can't do that. Alright. Now I can Tera, which entirely nullifies the stuff. You'll give it a few more tries. That's fair. Remember, you can still join random lobbies and stuff at day's end. You've got the whole weekend to catch this guy. Oh, I nullified that stat changes this turn. Ouch. Okay, hitting first right now is a bit of an issue. I know, but this feels like a lot better of a shot winning the raid. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, he's hit the double up. You know what, I'm not going to risk it, I'm just going to do a heal cheer. It'll also save the NPC's Clodsire. I'm a genius. Never mind, it died. Cool. Maybe I could give Milotic Bulldoze for speed? The speed isn't that big of an issue. It's like a minor hindrance, but it's not so big of an issue I'd recommend. Ooh, Sweet Herbert! I'd actively recommend building your Milotic around it. More of a skill issue on my part, innit? What is my defense now? 210. So it's not great, I'll be honest. Oh. It will. Although you shouldn't expect that much out of his Tentacruel's special defense. No, defense. You should expect much out of a Tentacruel's special defense, but not its regular defense, is what I'm trying to say. Where? It wasn't the Kelpsie, was it the Hondu? It was. Alright, let's, get, like, another... Another few guys in there. What was the move with the stat boosts? Again, you're looking for Tail Glow, which should be in its Remembered set. The final bid. It's the final bid. Honestly, Kyogre's very comfy in this, and that Throat Chop is goated here. Yeah, Throat Chop I think is genuinely half the reason that we're just thrashing the Skeledirge every time. There was a grass one down here last time. That looks like a regular fire raid, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to make the call. Here and now, that's not the Skeledirge. Because the Skeledirge is... It's here. I knew it. I'm so smart and intelligent. But yeah, Throat Chop is quite cracked. Next is Quaquaval. What's the best way to describe its hidden ability? Beta Beast Boost. Hot Garbage? Eh? Oh, you got Hot Garbage, I see. I thought you were describing Quaquaval's ability then, and I was like, Moxie's pretty solid at Day's End. Not in comparison to Beast Boost, obviously. But the more it kills, the stronger it gets. True enough. But, again, that could also apply to Beast Boost. Everyone's favorite. Alright, GW815Y. You're joining the raid. I believe that there's a lot of people gunning for that final slot right now. Sorry if... Oh yeah, looks like Lucario got in. But do not worry, we will be doing more after. There will be more if you didn't get in this one. Oh god, why are there two Manaphy? Dark Fandango won't be using Skill Swap, so use Skill Swap, Lucario. I'll be honest, I don't think there's anything for Lucario to remember. I don't think he saw the message, Dark Nightcrow. Dark Fang Nightcrow. Because smart? Thank you, I am very, that's true. I'm also very humble. Also, I might not be able to, your online run out. Well, if your online run out, then you won't be able to, unfortunately. Hate to say it. Did it hit me with the fucking thingy again? Do you think Game Freak will ever make a special equivalent to Moxie? I could have sworn they did. I need to be quicker on that because it might have had a couple of chances to get some thoughts on though. No. Oh no, I'm just thinking about how competitive is... There are a few that have special equivalents. I'm trying to remember. Because Empoleon has a special equivalent to an ability that, in other cases, lowers attack. But, you're buying the membership right now? Oh, nice, nice. Then you will be able to join. What membership? Nintendo Online. You're being targeted. It hits everyone the same amount. Alright, I should live this. I am the only one still standing. You swear you got Shadow Ball 3 times in a row? Well, that's because it's its strongest attack against you, so it'll keep using it. The only thing this guy uses on me is Stomping Tantrum. Do I need to skill swap? I died. No, it's... Maybe. Wait. Oh, I see! No, okay, I'm wrong, actually. Wait, no, I'm not. Never mind. Oh, you don't need to skill swap that. It does not have Unaware anymore. Sorry, I confused myself for a moment. You're the only one without a shiny here. You better hop onto that, what is it, Shining Pearl? In fact, I think Groudon and Kyogre appear in both, right? Do they? Maybe. Just nullify stat changes against yourself. Go on, man. I like to think of Empoleon as a Pokemon who fight to the very end. I feel like Empoleon wouldn't do the fighting myself, because it's like a commander. You did catch a shiny Poliwag earlier. Nice, congratulations. Wait, why is that back? How long does Throat Chop last? I'm still immune to that. Oh, this guy's still alive. I think we did just lose, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, no, we lost. I must say I've been enjoying how shiny these Pokemon are. Oh no, no more shine. Okay, we won, we got... I believe it lasts 3 turns. Yo, Herbert, I'm gonna check, because it doesn't actually say on the thing. Pokemon... Throat Chop. So I just began to assume it lasted the rest of the fucking fight, but it's clearly not the case. Throat Chop was available in Gen 7? Crazy. Oh, it's 2 turns, actually. Interesting. Well, I'll keep that in mind. In the future. It's just it hasn't been using Torch Song, because Torch Song will do jack shit against our Pokemon. Which makes sense. Got the membership? Nice. You're going to use a Sport Ball. A Sport Ball is another very nice one. But I believe you only get Sport Ball in the post-game of... In the DLC, sorry. From Perrin. Alright. Where is... Here it is. Using your only Sport Ball and a Skeledirge. Nice. You can actually get more from the ball machine in the club room. Just as long as you've got the Pokeball gambling enabled. Your favorite Pokemon's Tatsugiri? Tatsugiri is very funny. Is Safeguard worth putting on Milotic? It doesn't have any moves that can put any status conditions on us. So there is no need for Safeguard. There's also no need for any stat buffing moves on your end, because the Skeledirge has Unaware, which means that you cannot buff your defenses or attacks to damage it more. Whoa! My boy was speeding. So many slicey boy, hell yeah. Is Leftovers and Shell Bell the same? No. Leftovers restores a small amount of hit points every turn. Shell Bell restores an amount of hit points whenever you attack, dependent on how much you attack. Unless it doesn't have Unaware. It does have Unaware, though. Huh? Shell Bell, yeah, Shell Bell is better in raids, because you tend to be dealing a lot of damage to the Pokemon, because they have so much hit points. So you tend to restore actually, like, solid amounts of health. Skill swap. Oh, I see, okay. I understand. Potentially, I'd still recommend building the Milotic in the idea it might not have Unaware. No, might have... Duh. I'd build the Pokemon based off the idea that skill swap won't be happening. Just in case skill swap doesn't happen. There's a lot of people with Kyogre here, which means that not every time, not every run through will be a skill swap run through. So alright. Pretty cracked lineup, I believe. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. I feel like I was going to say something today, but... Okay, Milotic, Scald, Recover, and Aqua Ring. That's fair, that's fair. Alright. So now I know how often I actually need to use Throat Chop. It's Throat Chop, move, move, Throat Chop. Move, move, Throat Chop. Move, move, Throat Chop. Alright. So I need to get straight in with Throat Chop, just to ensure that it doesn't enlist any bullshit. Oh, disarming voices every... Oi! That was uncalled for, I'll be honest. Whack. Alright. I'm gonna hit it with a couple of Muddy Waters, just in the hope that Just in the hope that happens. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I wanted. Because between the Shell Bell and the Muddy Water, I can live a little longer. Alright. Oh shit, the other animated thing I need to watch is the Dragonite Shore. I've still not actually seen that yet. I'll have to... Okay. I won't live a little longer if I get crit. What the fuck even happened there? Huh? I didn't even see the critical hit thing happen there. I'm just gonna heal cheer this turn. It seems to be a generally needed thing. Black Red Pill, hello, how goes it? How goes it? I hope your week's gone well. We're doing Skeledirge raids today. Trying to get some Herba Mystica. And get everyone their Okay, no, alright. How goes the Skeledirge race for you? Generally a bit better. The Tentacle doesn't die maybe like a third of the time. But Throat Chop is pretty important, I'm learning, so. Alright, let's Tera into Throat Chop. Where did I go? Does Mud Bomb lower accuracy? Yes, it does. What do you think Herba Mystica is? It is a plant from Area 0. You've been enjoying Dodrio, Sliggoo, and Flygon. Interesting. Dodrio and Flygon make sense because... Actually, I'm less sure about Dodrio. Flygon does, because it resists Torch Song. And is immune to... Stomping Tantrum. Dodrio is pure support since it can't solo. That makes sense, that makes sense. I think I need to hit up another Throat Chop just to ensure that this guy doesn't start pulling any bullshit. This thing's moveset is so weird. I think stuff like Stomping Tantrum and Disarming Voice are references to Roy's Fuecoco. No, you're not. Flygon is so shaky as a solo option that it's better spent as a mixer or support with a twinge of damage. I see, I see. You know, that is fair. I have said it like 6 times. I just think it's cool. I just think it's cool that they... Yo, hello! Hello! Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. You love to see it. You were here since the beginning of the stream? You indeed were. Alright. Let's get the next raid up and locked in. Alright. No, not refreshing today? Alright. Why not? It's funny because my latest Scarlet and Violet hunt has been a Masuda method, which is hell in this game, but I've been doing a shiny roulette, which means I put 3 Pokemon in with the Ditto, so it's basically random which Pokemon ends up being shiny if I get one. What's it called? I have so many Herba Mystica, I need to use them more. I need to figure out more, like, random bullshit hunts to use Herba Mystica in. Because, like... I have got so many. I've almost, like... Maybe one day I will get 100 of these. I like that the salty and spicy are, like, at 50 and 58 apiece. Just because... salty and spicy is a very common combination, but the cheapest. I almost landed on that pig. For the cheapest shiny sandwiches. Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has gone well. You only have 8? I mean, again, I like spent a year hunting to Dunsparce. Resetting every time. Alright. LKVVOX. LKVVOX. I like spicy for Jumbo and sour for Tiny, and the any two Herberts make shiny sandwiches out of bitter and sweet. That is fair, that is fair. I tend to just use, like, the stuff on Game 8 to get the cheapest sandwich possible. I wonder if Miraidon will be good with Quaquaval. Potentially, but they might end up giving it something like Ice Beam, which I could see being a threat. They give it some anti-dragon stuff, then it might end up being a bit of a trial. Anyone else still play Pokemon Quest? You play Quest? Yo! We found the 2 Pokemon Quest players. I see Misty Terrain. I see Misty Terrain on since it burns. Clown it hard otherwise. Does it burn? Wait, the Torch Song raise special attack and maybe burn as well? I started a new game of Quest and have been playing it when you have nothing to do. I see, I see. Oh, Quaquaval if it gets burned as a joke. I see, I see. Yeah. I guess, Skeledirge and Meowscarada, I think, are generally going to be the 2 hardest. Obviously, Quaquaval, if it actually starts knocking Pokemon out, will get Moxie. But it would need to get there first. Why is C using Palkia? I don't believe it has anything that beats Palkia specifically. I trust C's got a build. Alright. On the Palkia, that is a horrible choice, Skeledirge, I'll be honest. I need to be quicker. Ouch. Misty Terrain halves dragon damage and blocks all status for grounded mons, which include itself. Steel Roller and Ice Spinner are the terrain remover moves, and it resists both. I see. And it gets Misty Terrain? Maybe I should have played a bit more into the... It does, interesting. I could see it doing that early on, if Game Freak worry about it getting burned that much. But I could also see them maybe not entirely thinking that part through. I feel like the raid builds are either genuinely quite cracked or just really underwhelming. And there's never an in-between. I run Misty Terrain on my duck lines because it's so useful as a support move. That's fair, that's fair. Like, I think it was Incineroar that was genuinely so hard. That made it very fun. No, I think I can hit first. Because of the bulldozers. I probably can't now that I think about it, but oh well. But it's fine because watch this. Oh, I do outspeed. Okay, nice. Whoa! That was a courtesy. We're back. Welcome back, Axolotl. But yeah, Skeledirge I feel like is almost a really difficult one. Unaware Torch Song seems like a cracked combo. It's just the issue is Throat Chop exists. Alright. What Pokeball do you plan to use on Quaquaval? I'm still dwelling on it. I feel like a Lure Ball might be quite nice. There's a lot of red and blue in Quaquaval's design, but I'm not sure I have any Lure Ball left. Other than that, there's a lot of basic options, like the classics of Dive Ball and stuff. Unaware torch someone who meets a soundproof one. Exactly. Like, that's like... It's almost a really good build. Is my take on it. It's... There's some people who might not have considered those things who had a really hard time. But... Alright. You're probably going to use Luxury since it's your favorite out of the three. And plus it's kind of flamboyant. I see that. I'm using a Beast Ball on both. That is also fair. I mean, Beast Balls. Well, Raid Mons are guaranteed captures, so... Beast Ball makes sense. What balls do I have? Ball check! I could do a Great Ball, to be fair. I do love a good Great Ball. Other than that, I've not really got much, do I? Netball, I might go Great Ball, just because I do like Great Balls. Yahoo!
Balls.
Balls indeed. You're going to get one now? Nice, best of luck. Alright, what's next? None? None? Alright. Oh, is it? Bye, Alpharad. I'm interested to see how many Pokemon Centers are going to be in New Lumiose. Because I looked at that big map that they did, and I could only see one. I wonder if it'll just be like 3 Pokemon Centers in the places we're used to them being. Or if there'll be like a bunch over the city. Just, this is about Z8. I said Lumiose. But like, I'm interested to see how much they're going to change it. Change the city. In and out. 79VC60. Badunk. I think it'll be lots of healing stalls rather than centers. There is one Pokemon Center in the trailer, to be fair. 0 Poke Centers fight for your life is a tough world. Why did Game Freak call Silvalley's pre-evolution type null? You see, you're asking the wrong question. And it's why did they call its evolution Silvally? And they called its evolution Silvally because Gladion named it Silvally. Type null is called type null because Silvally was originally called type full because it had access to all the types. It was named type full because it's a Chimera Pokemon. It was artificially made by Aether. They didn't give it an actual Pokemon name. And type null is called type null because they nullified its abilities. They nullified it as a Pokemon because they were afraid of its strength. They didn't want to have to deal with how strong it actually was. So they sealed it away to do that. So it became type null. But because Gladion stole one and befriended it, he ended up obviously naming its evolution. Which is obviously Silver Ally. Because it's Silver and it's Gladion's ally. Stopping by while at work to report the cursed child has made it to Paldea. Okay. Hello, Kepler. I hope that your rest of your day goes well. Something interesting about Skeledirge is because of Unaware, you can spam stat debuffing moves with no downsides. Oh, interesting. Acid Spray Draco Meteor combo. That is very interesting. Okay, I've taken a lot of damage there, like, already, which isn't great. Oh, no, someone healing shields. Not complain about that. Oh, shield. Okay, I think because of this, I'm going to take a moment to Acid Spray. And then I will Throat Chop again. How do you cross words out? I'm not sure you can on YouTube. Maybe? Can you do italics on YouTube? I know on Discord it's 2 of the little wiggly lines. That did not work. That did not work. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Alright, let's gain a bit of health back and then we can do some more acid sprays. Yeah, I'm not sure how you do it. Alright, I think we got one more acid spray we can do before I'm gonna have to... You can in comments? To be fair, live chat is in comments though. I'm unsure. Imagine like a Quabble raid with Moxie, it's gonna be hell. I think the issue is if you don't die to it, then you're chilling. So it just becomes a question of building a Pokemon bulky enough that it doesn't die to it. So Grass and Dragon types are going to be very good bets, because they're going to be very resistant to a lot of what it's got to like actually attack you with. It's probably going to have a few flying moves. I could see it ending up having like an ice move or something to take down dragons, but alright, we're gone. We are done. Time went down really slowly on that one, I feel. To be fair, I don't think anyone fainted this time around, so... Got your second Beast Ball, nice. I think people already tried that one, Lucario. Now it just looks like you're all doing typing quirks. Only works on comments? I see, that makes sense. Even if slightly disappointing. Only one Mystica cheap. Hey, you got an ability capsule. That sells for a lot. I think clicking on the London, Dublin, Brisbane thing might have... No, it didn't. Look your last stream's comments and it worked. I will check after stream. Let's go over here. This one's closer. It's closer with the power of flight. In previous versions of the game, before the... previous versions of the game, but over a year ago, because the DLC is over a year old at this point. Which kind of fucks me up. Don't like that at all, but... Like, it is... It's odd, because we haven't skipped a year with no new Pokemon games since 2015. That was 9 years of, like, new Pokemon content every year. And I'm glad they're taking their time on CEA. I hope that it has good performance. Obviously, alright, 1C, 8566. 1C, 8566. Obviously, what's it called? If the battles are in real time, it needs to have good performance. If it lags, that's gonna be quite painful, I'll be honest. But, so far it's looking like things might have paid off. Because despite the complaints that Twitter have, despite the Twitter user complaints, it is fundamentally one of the better looking Pokemon games on the Switch. Let you join? Well, I wasn't going to start. I know there's a lot of people vying for spots right now. It's 1C8566. Definitely didn't write Cahir has shiny luck crossed out, but I do. I got that Froakie under odds. Was it what? 156? 156. I've been trying to decide between Meowscarada or Quaquaval as your ace. Your team is just Armors and Wait, how do you have Miraidon, but you haven't beaten the Elite Four? Eh? Flip a coin. That's... My advice is always flip a coin. Because you flip a coin, right? And then it lands on the answer. But then, if you're dissatisfied with the answer the coin gave you, then clearly you're more attached to the other option. That's always my thought, right? If you flip a coin to make it random, and then are dissatisfied by the random choice, then clearly you wanted the other one more. Alright. You can't use... Yeah, I see. Fair enough. Miraidon is in the Miraidon you ride around on the back of. Maybe I should have slightly pivoted there, because I just took a bunch of damage from that this time, didn't I? Oh, I'm in the red. Okay. That's not great, is it? Oh, heal cheer, nice, thank you. Oh, that was a good heal cheer. Whoa, everyone heal cheered. Alright, one more acid spray. Bit sweaty, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. That's not great. Let's Tera into Throat Chop and stop it from doing that again. Is the Legends Arceus track still on this? Because I think it might have gotten removed. That's the one issue with having, like, a playlist on YouTube. Oh, no, it's still here. Is, like, every now and again, I'll realize that a song's been removed. Like, Rob the other day mentioned, I had a Fire Emblem Engage battle theme on the playlist. And Rob was saying how Rob was talking about that battle theme and referred it as to the one that I used to have on stream. And then I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't play anymore. It's been taken down. I guess I could get that Nintendo Music app now that I think about it. I could get that Nintendo Music app and make a playlist out of random Nintendo songs, which is what my playlist is anyway. And I have Nintendo Switch Online, so I have access to the app. Remove the taken down videos from the playlist? They've been taken down. You seem to misunderstand what I'm saying. They're gone. The songs have been removed, so they're not on the playlist anymore. Like, I'm fine playing songs from video games when I stream, right? Because I'm streaming over them. But Nintendo get very antsy when you just rip a song and upload it online. Even though they refuse to do so themselves in any official capacity. Yo, too! But they're copyrighted. Yeah, but video game musics especially end up being under much looser rules because... otherwise, people would get copyright struck for playing your games. Which is obviously not something you want, because if people got copyright struck for playing your games, then people wouldn't stream or make videos about your games anymore, which would absolutely kneecap a very nice and free way of marketing them. So, while just straight up ripping a song, and uploading it online will generally result in it getting taken down. If you just put it in the background of a stream or something, they're not going to care. So I've just been looking at them this whole time. Just got two right next to each other. Yo, nice! Congratulations on your Scyther. Double Scyther. Scyther siblings. The Rainer twins. There are definitely safer playlists I could use. At Day's End, some songs do fundamentally get copyright notices, even if they are just from games. But in that case, I just take them off the playlist. Right, we got KG, JK, WR. Like, I tried to play Professor Layton once on stream a while back, and for some reason, Professor Layton's soundtrack, like, it was my Twitch stream, not my YouTube stream, but my Twitch stream got entirely muted because there was Professor Layton music. I was gutted. I was gutted. Because I love Professor Layton. But, that was bullshit. So people can hear you, so people can, like... It wasn't when I was live, to be fair, it was the VOD, it was the playback, but... Alright. People are allowed to lurk Lucaria. People don't have to constantly be conversing. I don't expect that at all. People got things to do. I feel like the average... I feel like the average, stream viewer doesn't comment anyway. They just watch, put it on in the background. It's the same people over and over. Low-key, it's like that sometimes, isn't it? The people want the herba, you know? Can't slight that. Alright. Came back from Starlark. Already getting burned out. I ran out of good story quests from Snowworld, oh no. Dorsal, can we get a take on this? I'm gonna muddy water to try and stop myself painting time as per usual. That Miska do be hitting it do. So, Pokemon get really large and strong from eating Herba Mystica, right? Do you think it has an effect when smoked? Oh, I see, Rodrigo. Sorry, my apologies. I thought you might be someone in the lobby. I thought you might have been someone in the lobby. Yeah, can someone give Rodrigo a moment to join in the next round? Your friend is in the lobby. I see, I see. I'm gonna do a quick heal cheer. You'll step back? Fair enough. Thank you, Axolotl. That's very kind of you. It's Shaden. I see, I see. Yeah, Axolotl has said they'll step back and let you join, so... They'll still be decently quick. You don't know if other people might be queuing up to join. But, Alright. Let's throat shot this guy to stop him from doing any torch songs in the meantime. Weird herbs in your sandwich make your Pokemon strange colours. That's ironic, now that I think about it like that. Alright, let's hit it with the Surf. Just to try and get back a bit of hit point. Just to get back a bit of hit point or 3. You know how it is. You have a lot of Mystica now? Nice, nice. Yeah, we've had some pretty good rolls. We were doing pretty bad at the start of the stream, but as it's gone on, we've been getting a bit better. Alright. You know what I need to add to the playlist? The clothing shop from XY theme. Because that theme's a banger. That is a very good theme. I wonder if we'll get a remix in ZA. I wonder what songs will get remixed in ZA. Because it can't just be remixes of the Lumio City theme the whole time. Maybe we'll get, like, Blueberry Academy. Has one main music track throughout the area. In fact, no it doesn't. It changes depending on where you are. I'm wrong on that. My apologies. But Blueberry Academy's music track has in and out what's it called? Has in and out bits of like other themes. If you have Koraidon and Walking Weight, it's a good combo because of Harsh Sun. If you use Hydro's team off the bat with Walking Weight, you can get 140 damage off the bat. Skeledirge is a fire type, and most people bring water types. In like a Koraidon Walking Weight combo, I can see how that would work. But once you start adding other people into the thing, you're like kneecapping everyone else's damage output and buffing Skeledirges. I think against other Pokemon that could be a solid bet, but the issue is you're fundamentally buffing Skeledirge's Torch Song, which if you're not careful, if it gets to +6 on that immediately... Eesh. At least most Pokemon music hits. Yeah, no, like, people can say what they want about the generations they dislike, but there's always a few tracks in every generation that go so incredibly hard. Alright. You'll finish your Black 2 ROM until the Quabble raids, then you'll finish Violet finally. Nice, nice. Best of luck with your Black 2 playthrough. Almost gone. There we go. Quiz, what's your profile picture? I'm gonna be honest, YouTube profile pictures are tiny. I cannot see most people's profile pictures. I see the vague colours, the vague concepts in them. It's very hard to make them out. I think it might be like a frog, or some green animal. Oh, it's a frog, because you're Frog Channel Gaming. Now that I think about it for a second, I probably could have answered that without seeing your profile picture. it would have been quite odd if you were called Frog Channel Gaming and your profile picture was like anything else. Would have been quite baffling if you're like, yeah, I'm Frog Channel Gaming and your profile picture was a mosquito. That would have confused me a bit, I think. Okay, I fucked up the reset there. That's sleep mode, Cahir. Do not. I'm gonna go back into the game because it's shit like that that fucks up the reset. I don't know why, but it's very picky. If you press like one wrong button, the time does not reset, the raids do not reset. It is quite bizarre. That's a flying raid, so that's not Skeledirge. Let's hit by Team Star. Okie dokie. Alright. We got 8900JY. 8900JY. If it's a mosquito profile picture, the channel name would be Mosquito Channel Gaming. Exactly, and I think that'd be hard to sell people on, I'll be honest.
Logos minted.
I think that would be quite hard to sell people on. Oh! Johnny B, thank you for following. Welcome to the Cahir Club. I'm CahirLIVE. I stream Pokemon twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. I can get rid of the ability. Fair. That sounds good. Oh, I hate to do this, but Melvin did ask. That was Rodrigo did ask to get into this round. Frog Channel, you've been in a lot. Do you mind stepping back from this one? You've been in like most of them lately. Just this one. Generally, I'm like first come, first serve. But Rodrigo did ask. You'll wait? Okay, that's fair enough. I have cancelled out the raid though if you want to quickly hop into this one. Johnny B, hello. Thank you for following. Yeah, Jothan has not been in one before, so, but yeah, Oh, sorry Rob, I know you've, not been in one for a bit, but do you mind stepping back from this one to give, Melvin a chance? I didn't realise how many people were vying for spots here. Okay, Rob, step back, Melvin, if you want to hop in quickly. Sorry, I don't particularly like being like, like kind of organized. Like, okay, these people are gonna join. These people have got to be in, and not these people, and only these people. But let's narrow this down. Okay, that's actually a really good point, Melvin. If you host one. Oh, thank you, Nero. Thank you. All right. Yeah, there's still a spot, Rodrigo. / Melvin. You're joining? Nice. No one has found that someone else joined? I see, that is peculiar. Are you online? Oh! Okay, Jaden's also backed out, so there's a few more spots available if more people want to join. I want to say something about the ROM I bought. I bought it from Walmart, not thinking it was a ROM, and basically it makes every important battle from the 3rd gym upwards have items, 5 Pokemon, and good movesets. Huh? Oh, 4 seconds. Okay, looks like we'll be just doing it us 3. You, me, and Joe Thanerob. Alright. We got this, though. We got this. Blah. 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 And it's not just challenge mode, is it? Because I know challenge mode. Oh, challenge mode doesn't give all the Pokemon items, though. That is peculiar. Sounds fun, though. I do love a good Pokemon challenge run. I remember I did Blaze Black when I was... before I was streaming. In fact, I did Blaze Black soon after I got an R4 card. And that was a really fun one. I remember finding the shiny Tornadus in that one. And I thought I'd actually found the shiny for a moment, and then I realized, no, I didn't. And then I realized I did not find a shiny. And it was just made to be shiny. Which is a peculiar choice, I'll be honest. You'll see Dogman movie on Sunday? Oh, nice, I hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping that I can see Mickey 17 soon. Mickey's, like, it seemed like a really interesting concept, so I'm quite eager to check it out. I'll probably end up seeing it at some point over the next week. It's also got Robert Pattinson in it. The Robert Pattinson comeback is quite funny, because obviously, like, he was hated by association of being in Twilight. Because people just fucking hated Twilight. It's not a good story, but, like, people also just tend to hate things aimed at teenage girls for some reason. Not really well, I know, I'm sure why. That's a lie. I know why people hate things aimed at teenage girls. But, so I just find it funny that he's kind of turned around his reputation. Alright. En's father, I don't know the name, for example, had Genesect with Fire Blast, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. A Trick Room, Poison, Stalling Runerigas with Protect, Gyarados with Moxie, and Dragon Dance. Gyarados with Moxie and Dragon Dance? What? Okay, to be fair, Ghetsis' Cofagrigus normally does Toxic Stall. That's not new. In Black and White 2, he does have Protect and Toxic on his Cofagrigus, which is quite funny. But, Genesect and Moxie Gyarados are quite insane. To be fair, Genesect should have used, To be fair, Ghetsis should have used Genesect at some point. I think. Because, it is Team Plasma's man-made Pokemon. I've heard the plot of Twilight from someone really into it. Some of that ship is a little messed up. Isn't, like, there a massive, like, dream? And doesn't the wolf guy... Shark Boy, by the way. Then again... How many of you guys know Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Yo, that movie. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I got worried then for a moment. I was like, I feel like it's been a solid few years since that movie was, like, relevant in the cultural zeitgeist. Best movie of that generation. Okay, I'm glad to see I'm glad to see you, you're all cultured. But, what was it called? Yeah, no, like, Shark Boy is the wolf guy from Twilight. Yeah, the wolf boy and a baby because he couldn't get a mother. That is quite concerning. Don't know why they added that in. Well, I guess the author. And, no, what fucks me up, right? 50 Shades of Grey was started as a Twilight fanfiction. The original... Johnny B, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Like, that fucks me up. Like, would it... Like, I don't know if any of you guys, hell, even read fanfiction. But if you write it, who knows? Maybe one day you'll have a Hollywood film. You're back. You made a grated melted cheese ham sandwich. Yo! Have to subscribe on both platforms. Thank you, Johnny. You pressed the subscribe button last stream, but didn't see anything saying you subscribed. Basically, it only says when people subscribe if their subscriptions are public. Because, like, it can't read when someone subscribes if they don't have it public. And Frog Channel, I know you were saying other people should host one. If anyone else does have a rate to host, please do tell me, and then we can join in. I read fanfics about fandoms, but not like spy stuff. More like wholesome stories in Afghanistan. That's fair, that's fair. Will it make my subscriptions public on your channel? It'll tell people who you're subscribed to. Is what it'll do. So if you want to keep that on the down low, you don't want people to know you're subscribed to, like, I couldn't think of a funny enough answer quick enough. I'm sorry, I failed you all. Alright. But, KJ, 1, 2, and 1. KJ, 1, 2, and 1. But yeah, if you don't want people to know who you're subscribed to, do you subscribe to Smosh? That's maybe a good one. But, Alright. You sure you can buff versus crit rate? Yo! Congratulations. But, yeah, no, it's an odd one, but I can't change it. If I'm to do anything about it, it's making, all subs private. Rodrigo, if you have a raid you can host, then we can join that. Obviously, if you want me to join, I'd recommend waiting a bit. But, I'm sure there are other people in the stream waiting for raids to join as well. Both my cats followed me into my room because I gave them some ham while I was making it, and now they smell the ham. Oh no. Yeah, that's why you feed the animals the leftovers, not the ingredients. Then again, you shouldn't feed your cats leftovers of ham and cheese because of the cheese. Oh no, we've got the Manaphy Umbreon combo. Alright, I'm gonna Muddy Water because I want to try and avoid that next turn. Will I? I don't know. I'll say that my weakness is Link on your team is a Powerline the Electros. Is Powerline the Electros, but he has his moments. I mean, yeah, that's the nice thing about, like, just casual playthroughs is you don't really need to worry about optimizing. I should flip this. I think someone healed Jid. Then again, I need to live next turn as well, don't I? No, I will, I got this. But, right. Let's get another throat chop shot. Then again, maybe I should have... no, it's fine. Another Scyther! Yo, congratulations! You gonna split which these guys evolve into, or are you gonna evolve them all into Caesar? Or are you gonna keep them as Scyther? Also, I avoided that attack, that's peak. Alright. Heal cheer, that's nice, thank you. Tried to do a move. Okay, let's Ice Spray. Frog, remember to keep rain up for yourself. It's one of the general big uses. I think Nero might also need it as well. Is Walking Wake good for this raid? Maybe without the Steam... Maybe without its, like, signature. But it's pretty solid. It resists most of what Skeledirge has. I wouldn't say it's brilliant solo, but considering, like, in a group with other people nullifying its, strongest traits. What about Rayquaza? It'll live through the raid, but I'd say Walking Wake would be better. My suggestions would be Kyogre or Kommo-o. Manaphy has been proven to work, obviously as Nero is doing, but Manaphy I wouldn't say is one of the best choices. Manaphy to work needs Skill Swap, because Skeledirge is Unaware, and Manaphy generally functions off of Tail Glow. I'd say my top pick is Kyogre. Incredibly bulky, sets up Rain, which immediately debuffs Skeledirge, and has a lot of powerful water attacks that it can hit Skeledirge with, even if it's still got Unaware. You just named every Pokemon you don't have. Walking Wake should do as long as you've got it well trained in Defense EVs. Kommo-o is Kommo-o, if you have the DLC, you can easily pick up a Kommo-o in the northwest of Kitakami. Melodic, if it's bulky enough with Shell Bell and Aqua Ring, is pretty good. That's another good bet, actually. That's another fair point. Is Melodic in the main game? Is Melodic DLC only? Manaphy does pin somewhat. Yeah, Manaphy's good with Skill Swap, and you had Skill Swap, so your Manaphy was good. Next time I'll disrupt the offense and defense, and Nero deals with the ability. That sounds good, that sounds good. Alright, I'm going to go to the toilet quickly, though. Bluntly put, it's all these water attacks, isn't it? And also because I stay hydrated, which you should be doing as well. I'll be back in just a moment, though. Once I am back, we'll be continuing on with the raids, so do make sure to stay tuned. I will be right back. Alright, we are back again. Alright. Can you make the Be Right Back music the background music, please? I feel like that would... the Be Right Back music, while great music, made by my friend, exclamation point music in chat, if you want the link to his accounts. Yeah, I feel like, while it's a banger, we wouldn't want to do it too much, lest people do potentially get tired of it. I ate the sandwich and took the cheese off the plate, and your cats licked the plate clean, I see. Alright. Rodrigo will have the code soon. Sounds good, sounds good. Just paste it in chat when you do. Do you think you'll have it before the thing back here? Didn't know Rage Powder was in Gen 5. I didn't either, but to be fair, I did not know Rage Powder was a move for, like, the longest time anyway. Rage Powder is a very, like, niche move that, like, 3 Pokemon get, so... After the raid, sounds good, sounds good. And your cats are back to thinking you have food. I guess that's the issue with feeding them your food. Alright. P7, C6, RV. P7, C6, RV. Not gonna lie, same until I saw competitive Scarlet and Violet, exactly. You can join if you want, or if that's an option, I'd like to. Obviously, I'm aware this, I did just get back from the toilet, didn't I? Which might slow the joining pace down. RV like those camper vans, indeed. Maybe it might slow that down. Alright. Yeah, no mana fee this time, Jothan, so still skill swap. Although I'm not sure if the Kyogres use buffing much, because they're Kyogre. They tend to have enough attack on their own. Never mind, it's not my food-seeking cat, it's the cat that likes to sit on my bed. Aw. We attack, you attack. And my cat just got off. She was probably disturbed by me having to move. She was also probably disturbed because I, you know, gave her a pat on my way past. Like, she was sitting right there. Was she expecting not to get pat? You missed Splatoon 3? Is still around, right? I need to get back on Splatoon 3 at some point myself, really. Gonna do some late night mining with your friends. Best of luck. Get them diamonds. You got rid of it? I see, I see. I got a physical copy. It was a while ago at this point, to be honest, but I was like, I feel like playing Splatoon 3, so I spent like 2 weeks hovering on eBay. I spent like 2 weeks hovering on eBay, waiting for like a cheap copy to pop up, and it did, and I bought it, and I played it. Splatoon is one of the few competitive games I'll play, because I'm not really that big of a fan of competitive stuff, and my aim is shit. I have such bad aim. It's low-key crazy. Did I faint? No, I did not. I'm almost dead, though, which isn't great. I should be able to launch a heal chair this time, so it's chill, but... That's why I disabled motion controls. That's like the funny thing though, is people recommend using motion controls because it means you can spin faster. So technically not using motion controls isn't optimal. But also I really struggle with them, so I don't want to use them. Oh man, I fucking got right back into square one, that's low-key annoying. I can relate. Like, it's like, people are always like, oh, Cahir, do you want to play Marvel Rivals? Cahir, do you want to play Overwatch? Cahir, do you want to play Call of Duty? And it's like, no, I don't. Shooter games aren't for me. But Splatoon, if I miss my opponent, then I'm still helping because I'm inking the ground. But we're going to head out. Have a good one, y'all, and good luck with the raids. Thank you, Xlawful. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you for stopping by. Alright. Yeah, I'll be continuing my Minccino Shiny Hunt on Monday. We're well over 10k encounters on that now, so that'll be interesting. I wonder if it's like an on the horizon, or if I'm going to be going for another year. Because that is such a long hunt.
Burgers Binted.
Oh, Jothan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cahir Club. I'm CahirLIVE. I stream Pokemon twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. But, what's it called? Yeah, no, like... It could very well become my longest hunt, which wouldn't be surprising. It's a Gen 5 hunt. Oh, it's dead. You'll have to see it. You love to see it. There wasn't even raining and it did that much damage. What the hell? Alright. There we go. Yo, Two Harbor, you love to see it. I'm now realizing I missed Rob's comment. Not sure yet. Got about 15 shiny Rainers on Scarvi, so I'm not in any hurry. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, you might as well keep them as Scyther then. And then next, do Cleavor. And have, like, a whole family. An extended family. Oh, the equivalent of 1 hour of level 3 egg power meal. Alright, that might be worth it. Oh! Rodrigo's got his code up. Let's see, I was off the thing, so I might end up being a bit late. Might fill up a bit quick, but... oh well, if it is the case. KX T6J6. Was I in time? Was I quick enough? Was I speedy? Was I slow? Keyboard is faster. I see for typing. Indeed. Oh, it's taking a bit to communicate. Fair enough. But, I think I saved recently. I probably saved after the Skeledirge, at least. No raid was found. Oh. Mine's just communicating, isn't it? But, oh! No, there we go. I'm in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Typical, I finally get in one. Wait, what happened, Rob? It's KXT6J6. Right. You only see a blank trainer. Oh. That's concerning. It kicked you out. How peculiar. Huh. Cursed raid, I guess. Round 1 fight. Well, there should only be one round. Who's it? It's a bit. Oh, it's Maya with the Malamar, but didn't Maya use a Kyogre? Wait, I'm confused. I'm quite baffled by what's going on here, but it's fine because we're still gonna win. She changed to Malamar. Oh, I see, I see. No, Maya's been in a couple of other raids. I just thought Maya had locked in with the Kyogre, that's why I was confused. Okay. Contrary Skeledirge. The issue is I do tend to throat chop, which means it can't do the moves that would lower its attack. I went throat chop again after, but I'd be worth a heal cheer at this point. Just to try to live the next round. Although I'd need to get a good one if I'm to actually do it. Alright. What even just happened? You just gonna take the time down with a sit in here, mate, or what? Uh-oh. Is it doing this for you as well, Krog? Okay, there we go. Like, was that just a me thing? Was that just like a me issue or what? Lynx, you can join, you can. I'll be doing another one after this. So everyone. Oh. Wait. What is it? Kicked Rob. Rob, like, had a ghost trainer. Rodrigo, have you started a cursed raid? What the hell? You tried me or got one tapped. I used Scratch on a level 100 Umbreon. Why did you have Scratch on a level 100 Umbreon? You didn't do that. I'm not accusing you, to be clear. I don't think this was on purpose. But this is a cursed raid. There's no other way about it. This raid is cursed. It just is. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it is, but it's clearly cursed. I get your fault? No. Cursed? Yes. But yeah, no. The issue with Skeledirge is Torch Song. I have a Tentacruel with Throat Chop, which means I do not let it use Torch Song. So, we've also got, like, 5 different people using Kyogre, who is very good for this. What the fuck? What? A bit. A bit. A bit. I feel like I've got to reset my game after that. Just to purge the negative energies. That was bizarre. Just like the idle pose in the middle of the raid, I thought for a moment I was just going to be able to walk around in there. Explain what happened. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what just happened. That raid was cursed. There's no other way about it. There's no other way about it. It was your first raid of the day. Okay. It looks like there are a lot of people tuning in, hoping to get some help with the raids. So I'm gonna get another one up and running. Oh wait, I need to reconnect. Did I put it in offline mode? Did it disconnect me from the internet? I did get a communication error right before I crashed. So I'm sure that didn't help. I think that was why I was disconnected from the internet. Was because I had a communication error right before it crashed. But what the fuck? There's no other two ways. You do that while I put holy water in my Switch. That's fair. I can't slate that. I might have to do that after I finish streaming myself, you know? That was very disconcerting, I'll be honest. What the hell? Alright. Sorry for keeping people waiting. I'm about to start another one. Curse, copy, curse, copy. Alright. We got CVTD4F. CVTD4F. Will this one be as cursed? Let's find out. Maybe it spreads. The other world spirit said hell no. That was, I think, my oddest experience in a raid for a while. Lads, I know there are a couple more people looking to, get some help with raids. So do you mind giving some of them a chance to hop in? That's just a new one? Okay. $8TC9KW. Because Link's ECM. You'll drop and host some? Sounds good, Frog. Sounds good. Yeah, Link's an ECM. You said you wanted to, and I believe it was, yeah, Sky Green. You all still there and want some help? You're in. Nice, nice. Who wins? You're Arceus? I feel like you're getting a bit too confident with that one. Maybe like a ghost type or two. All right. I would be careful with Iron Boulder because the Skeledirge does have Shadow Ball, which is still stab. Jahim, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week's been going well. Your item is in your decks. That's a fair point. We have the power of friendship. We'll see how that goes against a ball of pure shadow and evil. But we'll find out the hard way in a moment, I'm sure. Alright. Ready up when you're ready, Rob. Alright. And good RNG. Okay, we don't have good RNG. I'm gonna keep it real, ECM. We don't have good RNG. That's not one we have. Alright. Do you have all of the Pokemon in the game? I'm probably missing like a couple of legendaries, but I have completed all the Pokedexes. Oh, no, I need to fucking click it, man. You put your codes on stream? I mean, it's in chat, so it's been on stream. I'm not sure there are that many people on Twitch looking for raids at the moment. Alright then. I need some muddy water then instead of doing that. Alright. I did not need duplicates. Thank you for the offer there. You got boosted? Oh no. Nobody joins your remote host. Seems that the amount of people have bluntly put started going down. The amount of people in. Unfortunately for a channel. Although if ECM got booted, then ECM, yeah, ECM can join. Right. I think I'll... What's my health? Not great. I'll Terrestrialize into Surf. Yeah, I'll do one more raid after this, I think, but after that I'm gonna end. It's getting pretty late here. It is 22:22. It's 10 past 10. No, 22 past 10. Angel number. Make a wish. Alright. Oh, Hyper Voice is back. I see. Well, I'll get rid of that Hyper Voice, won't I? Now then. Hello, cat. Oh, I think Frog's code has elapsed, and they're in the raid now. Rodrigo. Where will I find more raids after this? I generally do a date skip. If you just tell the system that it's tomorrow, then it'll make a new raid. You can't do solo? You might be able to with Kyogre. I'm not sure. But it's pretty bulky as is, and with Drizzle it should be pretty chill. What are you doing, cat, huh? Okay, don't headbutt the PC too much. I don't want you pressing the power button. You're not good? I mean, with enough muddy waters, you'll lower its accuracy. Are you in the solo, or...? Sorry, I might be misunderstanding it. Alright. Let's do one more. This will be the last one of the night, to be clear. If you do not get in, my apologies. But I will be ending after this. Because it is 10:30. Which is a little too late. Where? I don't think I reset. You're going for now. Fair enough, Frog. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the help with the raids. That did reset. There's a poison one, but that's not Skeledirge. Skeledirge is here. Alright. Let's hop on over. $695DJ7. 695DJ7. Brando, what's the best Pokemon for this raid? There's Kyogre, Tentacruel's pretty solid. Komodo as well. I'd recommend Kyogre. It's very bulky. Obviously, it has Drizzle, which means it'll generally outbulk a lot of opponent attacks. And Skeledirge's attacks. Especially if EV trained in special defense. Alright. I'll wait for a bit longer because this is the last raid of the night, but... Again, last raid of the night. You think your Switch is cursed? Your other games aren't booting up. That is quite peculiar. Have you turned the Switch off yet? Came in too late. Unfortunately, it's about 10:30 here, so I do need to be getting off soon to rest. You did. That is peculiar. Sometimes I find just leaving tech alone for the day helps. I don't know why technology works that way, but sometimes it's literally just leave it alone for a bit and then come back to it later and it'll be working fine. If not, I would recommend contacting Nintendo. You have to build your Kyogre. Indeed. Best of luck. Best of luck. If you don't have a Kyogre, but you have the DLC, I'd recommend Tentacruel. It learns Throat Chop. You'll probably lose once. Not lose, sorry. You'll probably faint once. Give a blow into the card slot? That's also a fair point. I guess it depends if Rodrigo's games are physical or digital, though. You know, Tentacruel's another good bet. It has Throat Chop, which means you can entirely nullify Skeledirge's use of Torch Song. But you'll have to be careful, because if Skeledirge will then use, what's it called? Stomping Tantrum. Which will knock you out a little bit quick if you don't have much invested into defense. But as long as you've got some defense investment, you should do fine. I'd keep Muddy Water, other than that, just to, lower its accuracy. Alright. Noah, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has been going well. If you find the duck, can I join? The duck is coming out next week. Today is Skeledirge only, but next Friday, 7-star Quaquaval will release. So, I'll be going live at 7:30 PM GMT. So if you want any help with it, I'd recommend joining in then. Because I will be doing Quaquaval next Friday myself. But it is not available yet. I think I will straight up faint if I don't heal cheer now, so I'm going to then again. Can you join right now after that? Unfortunately, this is my last raid of the night. It is 10:30 here, so I need to be ending. Sorry. Gotta get sleep, innit? Alright. Now then. This'll do less this time. Nice. However, the throat chop did not do much, which... Oh. I was like, oh, did I get healed here? But no, it was just the fucking floor. The floor healed me a little. Grand. I think I'm going to need to do another heal cheer just to ensure that I don't... Oh, someone else heal cheered. Maybe? Is that what happened? Oh, well, I'm healing up anyway, so... Right. You will cook. I mean, Quaquaval's water, I'm guessing... Miraidon will probably be a very good bet. What do you think jellyfish eat? Vibes. I'm guessing, like... small life forms. Maybe like bacteria. What do jellyfish eat, Kevin? You've stumped me on this one. Water. Alright, there we go. I got one torch song off before the end of the battle. Good for you, Skeledirge. Good for you. It'd be crazy if they ate other jellyfish. Oh, I see you don't know. I mean, some animals do just eat other animals. Like, eat other animals of the same kind. Plankton, innit? That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, no, it's plankton and stuff. I really would, like... I was right. I was right. Means I was correct. Also, big ones absorb fish. Absorb. They absorb fish. They don't eat fish, they absorb them. That's concerning. I don't like the language usage there. Goodbye, Rodrigo. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm gonna quickly sign off. But, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. I'll be live again next Wednesday with the Quabble raids. I'll be live on Monday with my shiny hunt for Minccino at the beginning of Pokemon Black and White. In the little opening bit where Juniper introduces you to the world of Pokemon, she shows off a Minccino. That can be shiny. I'm shiny hunting for that. No, I cannot catch it. Additionally, hey. I'll be streaming on Genshin. Hello, Noah Fishy. What time is it in your country? It is 35 minutes past 10 PM. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming Genshin Impact. If you like Genshin, I'll be streaming that on my other channel. Cahir is here. I'd recommend checking it out if you do like Genshin. But other than that, my next Pokemon stream will be on Monday. So I'd highly recommend checking that out. That's 5 PM, 5 AM or PM actually. That's a good point. Is that 5? Okay, I'm guessing it's 5 PM where you guys are. So you are... Well, yeah, that makes sense. America is about generally... Oh, no, it's AM where you are. Jeez. You just got up or you spent the whole night awake? Minfinite Hunt? W? Minfinite Hunt, W. You said Hunt, and my brain was like, Monster Hunter! Monster Hunter? I love Monster Hunter. Love a good, love a good bit of Monster Hunter. There's no live streams of 7-star Skeledirge. I'm the only one. I'm cornering the market, actually. That's crazy. I did not know that. But yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you'll have had a great time. I certainly have. I hope to see you all on Monday, and I hope you all have great weekends. Goodbye, and good night.